We are, like a few weeks away from summer, and it's time to start talking about homeschooling summer plans. And in today's video, I'm gonna let you know what we are doing for summer, whether we're taking off or not, what are our fun plans, our school plans, and our summer reading plans, as well as summer goals for the kids. Hey guys, it's Vani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, I make homeschooling videos to help you on your journey. And today we're going to talk about our summer homeschooling plans. So if you've been with me for a little while, you know that I tend to take off of summer because I have a student who is not in a homeschooler anymore, and it's just easier for us to follow the same schedule. Plus, at the end of the homeschool year, I usually am pretty burnt out and need a long summer break. However, last summer break kind of like killed the whole year for us, and I don't ever want to do that again. But because of it killing the whole year for us, we have to homeschool throughout the summer this summer. What happened to us this year and why we're behind is because it took us a long time to get back in the groove after having a summer off. We also were in the middle of a big move. We also had like a bunch of things going on, and we got sick a lot. Last winter, we were sick like a lot. And so we did have a lot of days off of school. So we will be homeschooling throughout the entire summer, but just to finish up on things. So I have a 6th grader going into 7th grade. He will be having to finish his math and language arts units, as well as his history. And we're gonna be doing that all the way through July. And then my 2nd going into 3rd grader is gonna be wrapping up her math and language arts. And we also are wrapping up our science unit, which is the good and a beautiful human body. We're gonna do that first and then jump into knocking out the history. So I do like to finish my units off and wrap things up nice and tidy before moving on to the next homeschool year. So at this rate, I printed out a calendar, actually 3 calendars from May to July. So I printed out our summer schedule. And on there, I have the lessons that each kid has to do for those curriculum that we are not yet finished with, but they would need to finish in order to go to the next level of their curriculum. So you can see July is full. We do have 1 week off in July because we're going on vacation. In June. And then July, we're jumping right back in. We're gonna have less to do, and I'll explain that now. We'll go month by month. May is a regular homeschool month, and June will be a regular homeschool month, except we're going on a family vacation to the Dominican Republic. And so for that week, obviously they will not have school, but I've already marked that down on my calendar. I gave us off a free week, so we will still be working around our vacation schedule. And then in July, we're gonna start knocking out things. Like one child will be done with language arts, another one will be done with math. So with my son, when he's done with math, he's gonna get a week off of math before moving on to his next level math, because we are a little behind since we switched math curriculum. So we're gonna not take off more than a week in his math curriculum so we can try to catch up by next summer for him to be on grade level. And then with my daughter, when she's done her math, we'll probably just do some math board games just to keep numbers fresh in her mind at that time. And once they're done, like most of the curriculum, and maybe if they just have like 1 or 2 more things, I'm gonna add in the typing without tears so that they can both learn some typing over the summer, since we do handwriting throughout the school year. And the typing is really important, especially for my middle schooler, because he likes to type up his papers, and if he can type fast, then it's gonna just eliminate a lot of wasted time for us. So we are still gonna be having fun this summer. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be a slave driver and just make my kids like just do school and not do anything else. We are also going to, besides that one big vacation, we might be taking a 2nd one to Puerto Rico in August. I haven't decided. We're probably going to have our start date in August. I haven't decided. Like, we might take off another week before we start, or 2 weeks before we start like a fresh homeschool year in August. But as of right now, I do know we're homeschooling May through July. We are also going to be doing 2 unit studies. So right now we are working on our Memorial Day unit study, since Memorial Day is coming up, and depending on when this video is released, it could be here or it could be past, but we have been working on a Memorial Day unit study from unitstudies.com. And it just gives you some stuff to do every day. So the kids, unitstudies.com is a great website. I'm going to link it below. I am an affiliate for them, and I hardly ever even use them, but this homeschool year I definitely want to, because they have a lot of fun unit studies, a lot of themed unit studies. You have all the little holidays, you have big holidays, and you have like really random things that you can throw in for like the study of popcorn or pizza, and in that you learn about Italy and baking and cooking and all kinds of stuff. So for the summer, we're going to be doing our Memorial Day unit study along with the 4th of July unit study the week before each of those holidays. So that should be, tossing a little bit of fun within the homeschool itself. Next, let's talk about summer reading. So with my homeschool kids, we are going to be having them, they already have chosen the summer reading books that they want to read. So my son is reading the Jerry B. Jenkins Left Behind series. So we have most of these books. I actually got them for free somewhere, I don't remember where. I think I have to buy him 2 that he's missing in between, but this is his goal. He wants to read these books this summer. With every book that they complete, they get a little gift on Amazon. So they both collect something. And with every book that they finish, they each get to buy one of those collectible thingies. They're like $7 and under. They're little collectibles. And then my daughter, who's in 2nd grade, but she's in a 3rd or 4th grade reading level. I don't know what reading level this is, but I think these are perfect. These are the Princess in Black series. They're chapter books, but they are, even though her reading level is high, she's still 7. And so there's lots of pictures and lots of adventure, and it's princessy, but it's also like she's a ninja. So it's just like perfect. It's not too girly, not too not girly. It's like just the right amount. And so these are cool books. This is called the Princess in Black series. So she's a superhero princess, spy or something like that, ninja or something, or all of the above. All right, so as far as other things that we're gonna be doing is I want the kids to pick some goals for the summer. So I've been talking with my 7-year-old, and this summer she wants to learn how to ride a bike on her own. We haven't really made the time to teach her. So we're gonna have, one of the goals is gonna be for her to learn how to ride her 2-wheel bike without any training wheels or anything. The other thing is she's going to learn, sorry, something just fall out of the window, how to roller skate. So we took our first roller skating lesson with a friend. They have them every Saturday. So we're gonna go as much as we can, but we're also just gonna be probably skating outside and just going to the roller skating rink on Saturday mornings, the Saturday mornings that we're free, because it's super empty. And it's just kids her age, and it's also, they have kid-friendly, like kid bop music, and it's just a nice time to go on Saturday mornings to help improve her skate. And then my son, I haven't spoken to him yet about his goals, but I assume that he's gonna be wanting to build up his Lego sets. One of my big projects this summer, I'm gonna make another video on my goals and my projects and things, but that's to get his room in order. And we're gonna put shelves up for him so he can put all his Lego sets up. It's time to like upgrade his room, get rid of a lot of the baby toys, and make room for some of the things that he's interested in now that he just turned 12. Another fun thing that we're doing is we ended our homeschool co-ops for the year. Both of them ended, and we have 2 homeschool co-ops, one that we were going to every week where we had classes, and another one that was like more for play dates and stuff. So we are going to be checking the calendar. So whatever like sporadic dates they have, play dates and gatherings, we will be joining those. But every Tuesday, my kids have a big group of friends of their own, and my friend is planning events every week for them. So last week we did a beach day. We got big inflatables and we hung out at the beach, and it was a really nice time. And then another week, this week we were supposed to do pottery, painting, and then going to walk around and have lunch and ice cream. So I think we have to reschedule that. But there's gonna be different events and things like that we're gonna be doing as a group with all of their friends. So that's gonna be a lot of fun every Tuesday. And then we're also gonna do a summer family bucket list and try to knock out a lot of those things from our bucket list for the summer. Whether it's kayaking, renting an Airbnb house on the lake, whether it's a big trip like our trip to Puerto Rico, or snorkeling. My daughter wants to swim with dolphins, so there's a lot of things on that list that we're gonna try and make happen for the kids this summer, God willing. So I am excited for not just a productive summer, but an exciting and fun summer. I've come to a point in life where I feel like the days just go by too quick. and life is just passing us by, and I'm looking back at pictures and I'm like, man, we need to start doing more. And so that's as a family anyway, you know. And so I really want to make sure that we are completing our homeschooling, but that we're doing it early enough in the day or even later in the day. Like, for example, today, my kids have spent the whole day hanging out with their big sister who got out of school early because she's testing this week. And we still haven't done their lessons. They still have math and language arts to do today. But we come to a point this summer where we're having more flexibility, and we're just going to do them tonight. Probably right after dinner or before dinner, knock those things out of the way. As long as they get done, I'm not being too stressed out for the structure this week. Once I come back from homeschool convention, we're probably going to jump back to a schedule, get all our schoolwork done early in the day, so that by the time their sister is awake and ready to hang out, we can do stuff together. So that is the plans for our summer homeschooling goals, reading and all that. The next video I want to make is my personal goals for the summer, not for homeschooling, but just like for summer in general, to give you guys some ideas. And I love to motivate each other. Like, I watch videos like this where I watch some of mom's goals, and it makes me motivated to want to do my own goals, or it gives me ideas like, hey, maybe I should do that, or I can work on it that way. So that'll be in our next video, okay? So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.